Many vacationers are heading to beaches this week to find relief from the July heat. But the people who live in these popular getaway spots want relief from partygoers. Summer vacation destinations are starting to crack down on rowdy behavior that residents say plague their communities. Michelle Miller visits one resort town where the tension is thick.
It's 4 a.m. on Saturday, and in Montauk, New York, the party is in full swing. Here, snarled traffic, fighting on the streets, and drunk patrons stumbling from bar to bar have become a weekly ritual. But this weekend, tighter controls were in effect. Last Tuesday, locals met to tell officials they'd had enough after a particularly wild 4th of July weekend. On Friday and Saturday, police issued a total of 74 town code violations, 51 parking violations, 34 traffic tickets, and made 7 arrests. They responded to over 100 calls over the 2-day period.
Well, people are upset.
Larry Cantwell is the East Hampton town supervisor. He says the town's reputation is at stake.
Montauk's really a beautiful place, but the character has changed so much, and the drinking and the carrying on the street has gotten out of hand.
Tucked away on the tip of Long Island, Montauk prides itself for being a freedom-loving, off-the-grid place. But in recent years, its popularity among well-heeled 20-somethings from Manhattan has soared, and longtime residents want it to stop.
It's like living in purgatory. You've got heaven on one side, you got hell on the other. Franz
Prydel lives next door to the Sloppy Tuna, one of Montauk's most popular night spots.
They clearly do not have the sanitary capabilities for the amount of people that they're drawing, and they use any bush or anything they can find to relieve themselves.
And that's your front yard?
That's oftentimes my front yard.
You're on television complaining about the community.
The friction between the two sides became all too clear when Prydel was heckled while our cameras were rolling.
But you're unhappy with the noise volume? You're unhappy with the revenue that comes into the town?
But Drew Dozier, owner of the Sloppy Tuna, says his establishment is fully compliant with the law and can't control what his clients do once they leave.
We work with the police force, we work with the fire department, we work with the building code hand in hand, to try to make sure that we're doing things right.
Dozier says his seasonal business injects up to $10 million every year into the local economy, creating hundreds of jobs. Regardless, Cantwell says taxpayers are happy to pay the price to keep unruly behavior at bay.
There's a balance for sure. I mean, you want a growing economy, you want to create jobs, but at the same time, there's a limit.
Until the limit is found, Montauk's identity crisis will continue. For CBS This Morning, Michelle Miller, Montauk, New York.